Probably have to head to the Palimomomia.
そういえば飛行物の外出禁止期間ってもう過ぎてるよな。パレメルモニアまで架空区の様子を見に行こうぜ。みんな来たぞ。おはようタマヤ。架空区のやつまた新しい言葉を覚えたんだな。いいことか悪いことかわからないけど、
結構頑張って教えたんだが、これが精一杯だった。
ここ数日それだけやって過ごしたんじゃないだろうな。まさか。じゃあ何か進展があったのか？
ああ、だから俺もここにいるわけだ。リオ・セスリさんに話し方を教わったのは架空区だけじゃない。囚人たちも教育を受けた。
手を焼くやつはいなかったさ。
それで
囚人たちはやっと思い出したんだ。品物を船に乗せてナタを離れようとした時、ある中年男に話しかけられたことをな。男は小玉の子の装いで、例の銃の箱に酷似した箱を持っていたことが分かった。見た感じはナタの他の観光客と区別がつかなかったそうだ。商人の格好をした密輸犯たちはその男から品物の売り先を聞かれ、船に乗せてくれと頼まれたが、適当にはぐらかしたそうだ。俺がそいつらを目撃したのはその後のことだ。どうもきな臭い匂いがしたから船に乗り込んでそのままフォンテーヌに来たというわけだ。
兄貴、フォンテーヌ人ってこんなもんに興味持つんすか？売れなかったらどうすれば。
どうしろんとがめったに見ないものだからこそ価値があるんだよ。やっとナタの輸出業が解禁されたんだ。このチャンスをものにしないと。
兄貴に無駄口叩く暇があったらしっかり箱を見張っとけ。
商人か？商売でフォンテーヌに？顔の傷跡、タコだらけの手、膝や肘あたりの生地はすり減ってるし、爪も汚れてる。普通の商人じゃなさそうだ。戦士か冒険者から商人に転身か？ どうも怪しいな。近づいてみよう。
さすが兄貴、客船に乗ったのは正解だぜ。速いし揺れないし、あれこれ聞かれることもない。
当然だ。大型の貨物船は遅い、小舟は速いが揺れが激しい。万が一品が壊れでもしたら数ヶ月の仕事がパーだ。
たったそれだけの量で数ヶ月。なぜそこまで慎重に運ぼうとする？ナタから持ち出した貴重なものなのか。もう少し探ろう。やっぱり箱の中は文化財か。
おい、暗い顔してどうした？ビジネスがてら観光までできるんだぜ。絶好のチャンスだってのに、もっと喜べよ。
そうだよな。ただもし品に途中で何かあったらどうしようって。
肩の力抜けって。フォンテーヌに旅行に来る外国人が一体どれくらいいると思う？手荷物だって色々あるだろうぜ。万が一荷物をチェックされても、こっちには受注書がある。
やっぱり密輸を企んでるな。メンバー構成や品の情報は分かった。今のうちに港の警察隊に知らせよう。そんな風にして、とにかく不審に思った点をフォンテーヌの警察隊員に伝えた。その後も紆余曲折あって、ようやく身柄を確保できたんだ。
悪党を正しい道に戻したんだな。
当然のことをしたまでだ。
今の話だと、
あの時は密輸犯を捕まえて送り届けることに集中してたから、通行人には注意してなかった。
お前は十分頑張ったぞ。
とにかく銃を持ち込んで亡くした人物は密輸犯たちとは無関係で、あくまで単独で動いてたってことだな。ほう、何か言いたいことでも？
その人物が怪しいと。
架空区の言う通りだな。だが情報が少なすぎる。まずは落とし物について調べるとしよ
う。これはナタの古流文明の遺産。かなり価値のあるもののはず。お宝が落ちていたのに遺失届は出されていなかった。うっかり落としちゃったというより、誰かがわざと置いていったみたい。高価な遺物を道端に置いていくなんて、誰かが取りに来るのを待ってたのかな。
確かに獲物を引っ掛けるためのおとりみたいだな。ただおとりならもっと目立つはずだが。
何か分かったか？
この前見た永遠のことを思い出してな。落ち着いてくれ。誰かが取りに来るのを待ってたってさっき旅人が推理しただろ。 それでちょうど英英で見た誘拐事件のことを思い出してな。身代金を要求するとき、犯人は被害者の家族にモラや価値のあるものを指定された場所に置けというもんだ。
確かにフィクションに限らず現実世界でも似たような事件はある。むしろそうしたストーリーは事実に基づいて作られたのだろう。
なるほど。いい推理だと思う。
待て待て、急に複雑になったぞ。もしこの銃が本当に身代金代わりのものなら、オイラたちが箱を持っていったせいで誘拐犯は身代金をゲットできなかったわけだろ。ってことは誰かが殺されちゃったのか？
ああ、俺も誘拐事件だとは思ってない。盗品は処分が大変だから、特定のものを欲しがる誘拐犯でもない限り、普通現金の受け渡しを要求するものだ。交流時代の銃に目がない誘拐犯、可能性はゼロじゃないが、そういうのはひとまず考えないようにしよう。この事件、どちらかというと取引みたいだと思わないか？
指示を受けた買い手はモラを持って約束の場所に向かった。確実にモラを受け取れるよう売り手は買い手の行動を監視するはず。でも買い手が来る前に荷物はイベント会場を設営しに来たレピーヌ・ポーリーンに拾われてしまった。AA ランドという邪魔が入り、この取引は中止された。
つまりこれは個人の密輸行為だ。
ああ、それに取引が完遂しなかった原因は取引場所だ。誰も訪れない砂浜がたった一晩でイベント会場になるなんて誰も思わなかっただろうからな。それに観光客だけじゃなくてスピナリロースらの者もいた。売り手も買い手もさぞ焦っただろうさ。
理にかなった推測だが、それをどうやって確かめる？
あんたの部下に頑張ってもらうことになるな。
というと？
簡単さ。いつも通り落とし物のお知らせを出せばいい。いつも通りに振る舞うほど容疑者が受け取りに来る確率も高くなる。たとえ本人が来ずとも新しい手がかりを得られるだろう。それにちょうど告知板を更新する時間だ。どこかの幸運な強烈感に 緊急で書類を作ってもらわないとな。
そういう意味の頑張りか。なら私が書くとしよう。他の者に任せるとなると説明が必要になる。
残業させるのが嫌なだけじゃないのか。
そっちかよ。
少なくともお知らせが仕上がるまでここにいる必要はなさそうだな。
ここで待っていてもいいが、アレメルモニアの茶はなかなかいける。
大丈夫だ。出かける前にうるさいやつを知り合いに預けたから、帰って餌をやらないと。
ほう、キーニチさんはペットを飼ってるんだな。はあ、ペットか。はいはい、わかった。
カクーク君はもう行っていいと言いたかったのだと思う。そういえばカクーク君は飛行物体ではないと判定された。これからはいつでもフォンテーヌを自由に動ける。
おお、それはいい知らせだな。旅人、カクークをイファたちのとこへ送ってやろうぜ。
頼んだ。あ
ああ、俺もやっぱりペットが欲しいな。
メロピデ要塞では不都合ならフォンテーヌ邸で住まいを探してみてはどうだ。
確かにな。昔は洪水の予言があったから、フォンテーヌ邸に不動産を持ってても意味がないと思って。
君はそろそろ爵位に関する書類をちゃんと読んだ方がいい。栄誉称号を持つ市民はフォンテーヌ邸で不動産を購入する際に、
そうなのかい。
私がお知らせを書いている間に最初から最後まで読んでみるといい。
Try and stop me!
How?
What? What now?
Let's shake hands.
Fine by me. Get ready for a knuckle sandwich!
Ugh.
Oh, nice dodge.
Paimon feels strangely inclined to keep a safe distance. Did you miss me, bro?
Cuckoo, you're free!
Ugh, not you again. Nope, didn't miss you in the slightest.
Hey, other granny. And hey, Paimon and Kanich. It's good to see you all. Thanks for bringing Kukuku back.
Get it away! Get it away from me! Nice to meet you, bro. Who are you calling bro? Say that again to my face! I dare you.
If you've got the energy to argue this much, you're clearly not hungry yet. Let's go find something to eat while a How lives his best life.
Sounds good to me.
Poor How. He spent all day being tormented by Auroron, only to discover that the suffering's just begun.
Aoife, as a Saurian vet, how can you just sit back and watch our little dragon bro suffer?
Huh? How am I the bad guy?
Even hear yourself? Ah! Doesn't anyone want to hear how Kukuku got out of jail?
Don't lose hope, How. By the same standard, you have freedom of movement now too. You're still in the game?
Same standard? I will not be held to the same standard as that thing!
That's right. You won't. As far as I understand, the Palais Mermonia will want to assess your case on its own merits before they grant you freedom of movement.
Where's that Saurian meat restaurant again? I'm gonna march that little pink balloon right into the kitchen!
Yeah, good luck with that, bro. You'll be putting your own neck on the line, too.
Also, there's no such restaurant!
Anyway, thanks for looking after a How. I'll take over from here.
Between the two, Kukuku wins the cuteness competition hands down.
Oh, Cuckoo.
Really? Thanks! Wait, who are the other contestants, though? show up right at... Special Patrol, open up! Who's there? What's going on? The Special Patrol?
I don't think that's who this is.
Hey, this isn't the time for silly jokes! Let's go check it out.
Good day, all. Gramps, grannies, aunts, and uncles.
What in the Tibet are you doing here, Auroran?
Oh, he must be the one you mentioned. Kukuku's owner?
One of his owners. Kind of. But, bro, what are you doing here?
I'm here to claim a lost item.
And how you...
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr. Kniech? Somehow I highly doubt that. For starters, he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world, I don't think he's our guy.
Huh. Was there something wrong with my door-knocking etiquette? That's how they do it in all the films.
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol doing their job. Completely different things.
Oh, I see. I figured it was just a polite way of requesting entry to show the people inside you had something important to discuss. Oh, sorry about that. I totally goofed that one up. Give me a moment. I'll go back out and try again.
Let's just get down to business.
So, Roran,
What is wrong with you?
claim a lost item. What did you lose? Yeah, so basically...
For real now? Come on, bro. Auroran, be honest now. Were you the one who lost this?
No, it belongs to a friend.
So it belongs to Aoife?
Of course not. Aoife has his own gun.
Turn.
Alright then. I knew this wouldn't go well. So, here's what went down. This morning, Eve and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Before long, he'd lost, as he usually does. So we figured we'd head out and visit some of the Cour de Fontaine's famous landmarks. When we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help. He said that he had lost something and that someone had found it and sent it over to the Palais Mermonia. But apparently he used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into his old coworkers, so he asked us to pretend to be the owners and claim it on his behalf.
You didn't manage to keep that pretense up for long.
It's fine. I'm not the one who feels awkward anyway.
So, a former employee of the Palais Mermonia. Was this individual a Fontaine native?
Yes, at least I assume so. He looked like a well-dressed gentleman to me. We were about to refuse, but he was so polite.
Could it have been a disguise?
Oh no. Auroran, Paimon thinks you've been tricked. This person might be in cahoots with the bad guys. Oh, maybe he already took off and escaped as soon as your mission went pear-shaped.
No way! I'm not that dumb.
Huh?
He's not going anywhere. Aoife and Kukuku are keeping an eye on him over at the plaza.
Keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
In that case, let's hurry over to where Aoife is. Time to catch that con man and find out what's really going on here.
Wait a minute, I have a question first. Traveler, Paimon, you're pretty famous in Natlan, right?
Oh, we're basically a household name. Well, why not?
Would that be a problem?
Remember when I said that the seller might be watching in secret? If so, then picking Auroran to do their dirty work was a careless mistake on their part. It suggests that the person who got Auroran to to claim the item might not be fully in the know themselves. There are plenty of unanswered questions, but standing around racking our brains won't help. However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kinich, oh, and of course, Nasura knew that too, stay here for the time being. We'll empty the box, give it to Auroron, and then you can claim the item as if nothing happened. I'll follow to check if anyone is watching. I doubt anyone will recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
I think this plan is worth a try. I shall leave it to the pair of you.
So, I have to go undercover again, right?
Well, not exactly undercover. Just drop the special patrol persona and be yourself instead.
Roger that. Over and out.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here. Auroron has entered the elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now.
Oh no. Cuckoo?
Nothing suspicious going on here either. Strange. Maybe we're overthinking this?
Stop with the pecking! Stop with the pecking! Please, sir, I'm begging you, do me a favor and get this pet of yours under control!
What?
Sorry, but he's not my pet. He's my coworker. And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about him.
What the? This thing has a job? So in that land, they just dish out jobs to any old thing.
Oh, Kukuku's not too big on being called a thing either. You're on your own now.
I'm sorry. Please, Mr. Kukuku. Master Kukuku. Lord Kukuku. I meant no offense, I promise.
Alright, Kukuku. That'll do for now. Let me ask him some questions first.
Sure thing, bro.
Auroron actually looks pretty serious this time. Was he just pretending to be clueless earlier? Interesting. I think I'll sit back and see how.
Oh, this is not gonna end well.
You actually got it? Wow, didn't think it would be that easy.
Ah, excellent. Looks like sending you was the right approach after all.
After all?
I mean, because the staff at the Palais Mermonia don't recognize you, right?
So, I got it. But I don't remember promising I'd hand it over.
Huh?
This thing's pretty cool. I've taken a bit of a liking to it.
Please don't do this, my good sir, my master, my lord. My very life hangs in the balance.
His life hangs in the balance?
If this means so much to you, what are you gonna offer me in return?
Are you trying to get him to save my life?
How'd you know that?
Because I watched that film with you. You should drop the act. We don't want a real misunderstanding in our hands.
You're probably right. But honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is the most myself I can be. Is that enough?
Enough. More than enough.
Who's this dude?
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermonia. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death treasure you were just discussing. Truthful answers appreciated, of course.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the Palais Mermonia has the ability to protect our citizens?
No, I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
I could do that. But I'd rather you just tell the whole story from the beginning.
I suppose I only have myself to blame. Such a rare antique, I couldn't resist. I'm a collector of antiques. Nothing excites me more than rare old relics, and to be completely honest, if someone's selling, I'm buying. I don't care to ask where they sourced their goods. As for the seller of this particular item, well, I've never met him in person. We've had some prior dealings, but always under the cover of coded ads in some shady tabloids. Lost and found notices, missing person ads, that sort of thing. As long as I took care to hide a time and place somewhere within the text, then slip some more into the envelope before submitting the ad, it would get published. And that was that. No fuss, no trace. Simple, right? Normally, everything goes off without a hitch. But this time, I arrive at the pickup spot expecting a discreet in and out, and instead, I find a whole construction crew at work. That was not what we'd agreed. But I couldn't just let it go, so I reached out to him again the same way as usual. He replied, and do you know what he said? He told me that the item's now in the Palais Mermonia.
Well, he wasn't lying about that.
He insisted that it would be inconvenient for him to make an appearance himself, but said that if I could somehow find a way to retrieve it from the Palais, he'd give me a discount on the price. Of course it wasn't the discount that swung it. Do I look like I'm strapped for cash?
Feeling smug now, are we?
Feeling smart now, are we?
No, please go easy on me.
Go on.
Where was I? Well, anyway, I thought to myself, seeing as the item itself came from Natlan, it would make more sense if I could find someone from there to go retrieve it. And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence, I just so happened to see these two young folks wandering around, so I'm so very sorry I underestimated the pair of you.
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct? And yet he told you to collect the item from the Palais Mermonia. Was he not worried that you just split afterwards?
Well, to be honest, though I can't claim to know him very well, he, on the other hand, seems to know my name and where I live. Besides, who managed to get his hands on an ancient Natlanese weapon. That's probably not the kind of person I want to double-cross.
Fair. That makes sense. So, Mr.
Please, just call me Argento.
Alright, Mr. Argento. Listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. It will determine how much of the rest of your life you'll be spending beneath the waves.
What does he mean? Is he gonna drown him just like they do in those gangster films? Oh, I get it. He's talking about that place at the bottom of the Fontanian Sea.
Shh, can it? Owing to your suspected involvement in the illicit trade of Natlanese relics, you're now one of the suspects in an international smuggling case. A trip to the Opera Epicles seems unavoidable at this stage. But on the bright side, you still have one chance to make things right.
Okay. Do I really? Please tell me what to do.
It's very simple. Just reach out to your seller in the same way as usual, arrange to meet, bring the money, and make the deal. Just be sure to let me know all the details. I'm talking time, place, the whole lot. If we can catch the other party by doing this, you'll have gone some way toward redeeming yourself. Understand?
Oh, I see. I understand. You shall have my full and unadulterated cooperation.
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The Palais Mermonia will be watching you and ensuring your safety. Alright, take the box, but leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now. As for you two, protocol dictates that I should take you both back to the Palais and have you sign a confidentiality agreement. But that would take a lot of time and effort.
Such a hassle, bro!
See? Mr. Kukuku knows exactly where I'm coming from. So, I was thinking, since you're all friends of the Traveler...
I understand, sir. We got dragged into this by accident, and it has diddly squat to do with us. Out of respect for the Traveler, we won't say another word.
Oh, I know this part. We better keep our mouths shut, or we'll both be sleeping with the fishes in the tailor-made pair of cement shoes. In that case, I understand completely.
Not exactly what I was going for, but if that's how you want to understand it, then be my guest. Then it's settled. Thanks for your help. Boy, am I glad that's over. That's enough work for one day. Time to head back.
Judging by your expression, it must be good news, huh?
It went smoothly, on the whole.
So basically, we hold off until Argento and the other party have set up the next stage of the transaction. Then we plan our next move.
Patience will be key.
I get that. It's like hunting. I'm just not sure the other party will take the bait so easily.
Well, if he didn't need the money, or if he valued self-preservation over making a profit, he could have walked away as soon as the contraband was brought to the Palais Mermonium. On top of that, although he hasn't shown his face yet, he seems to have no followers or accomplices, and he's relying on an extremely limited set of options to push the deal along. So, if you ask me, he seems like someone who cares a lot about his image and has a somewhat high opinion of himself, but lacks any real ability. I almost get the feeling that if he misses out on this opportunity, he won't have any other way of making money. His every move is like a spin of the roulette wheel, hoping that the ball will land exactly where he wants it to. Or, I don't know. Maybe he'll cut his losses and vanish into thin air, and our efforts will have been in vain. At least Natlan will get the stolen relic back, so it won't have been for nothing.
In that case, let's hope his arrogance stays in play.
Everyone, I have just briefed the Marechaussee Phantom on the situation. As soon as there are any further developments, we will act without delay. When that time comes, we will be relying on your help.
We'll be waiting for the good news.